Hi all, welcome to the 50th edition of Professional Visa and Education Services News Update. My name is Nish. I'm a registered migration agent in Australia and also a director of Professional Visa and Education Services. Now today is our half a century, so we have reached the 50th edition. So I would like to thank all our viewers and followers in Facebook page and social media. Now thank you for watching us. Obviously we have been able to make you guys aware about the latest legislation changes in terms of immigration or anything changes in terms of education need. So we are very glad that we have reached our 50th edition, and we are also thankful equally for you guys for following us and watching us in Facebook channel for such a long period. So thank you so much once again. Now moving on to our today's topic, obviously the great news for 457 visa, especially the Department of Immigration and Border Protection has actually released the details on the 457 visa. That means that anyone who held 457 visa or who applied for 457 visa before 18th of April 2017, will be benefited from some of the unchanged rules, I should say, for TRT stream, transitional stream, to apply for permanent residency. Now, in a nutshell, the occupation requirements remains the same, so that means there are no restrictions as long as you have worked your employer in the positions approved under 457 visa application. This means that the list changed, even the removal of the occupation, that will not impact you. So what that means is basically there were some occupation that was removed from the list for 457 visa, which did prompt a lot of applicants to withdraw the application before when the new rules was announced for 457 visa. Now the thing is, even if you have went ahead and applied for 457 visa before the rules change and you're still waiting on the decision, the good news is that if you want to apply for permanent residency through TRT stream, the rules are unchanged for you. So in a nutshell, basically it remains the same as previous. Now the age requirement will remain at under 50 years of age for the people who come under the grandfathering arrangement, and the work experience required for 457 visa for TRT stream remains unchanged. So that means you can still apply for 457 after 2 years of working for a nominated occupation. So that's TRT stream that I'm particularly talking about. So just in a nutshell, for anyone who holds a 457 or granted 457 visa before 18th of April 2017, or even if you had applied for one, even though it was granted after 18th of April 2017, things won't change much for you guys. So that is a great news for 457 visa holder. I know it is a bit of a pain for those one who actually withdraw your application. Now if we go back to the video that I made on 457 when the latest news was released, I did basically told everyone to remain calm and not to do anything unless and until we have a very streamlined messaging from Department of Immigration and Border Protection. Now those who actually listen to me, congratulations. Obviously you are still eligible to apply for ENS TRT stream once you finish 2 years. So even that's after March 2018, you are unimpacted, so there's no impact about these new rules. But there are minor changes which we need to be careful about, which obviously your migration agent will assess your situation and make your recommendation accordingly. Now the other big announcement recently is another good news for PIC 4020. Now in my previous video I did mention about department had a rules, they proposed to change the rules to look at your character history or the PIC 4020. PIC 4020 is the legislation which actually looks for people who actually supplied bogus or misleading documentation to the Department of Immigration when lodging a visa application. Now this time of the year, what they have actually said is, okay, so previously they proposed, alright, the Department of Immigration have rights to go back 10 years for this visa applicant and check whether or not this person has actually provided any fake or misleading documentation. This is just a major one, but there are other components they proposed, like, so for example, medical, character ground, and all of that kind of stuff. Now that has changed. The Parliament has actually disallowed. So that means the department cannot go back 10 years, up to 10 years, and check for if there was any bogus or misleading documents were supplied at the time of visa application, even if it was different visa subclasses. So that's a good news for those ones who have been alleged about for PIC 4020 in the past, and they're still in the country. They hold a valid visa application. Now, they wanted to lodge another application like permanent residency and stuff like that. Look, in a nutshell, department has disallowed that whole arrangement for the minister to go back 10 years to check on the history, such as PIC 4020 or character ground and all of that kind of stuff. So that's another great news. Now, just quickly touching on the 489 visa, Tasmania and Canberra. Look, I still suggest that if you are thinking about moving to this state, please consider that as soon as possible, because time's running out. Obviously, the recent news from the department that the counting points will increase until the 190 starts coming out. So it could be possibly wrong, but who knows? But the messaging is the counting might go up to 85. So, the message is clear, guys. I mean, do not wait. If you have 70 points, if you think you're going to get the invitation on time, you may not get it on time, So, and on top of that, there is a challenge of applying permanent residency while your TR is still valid. Or you still have a valid visa, left with you. So there's a couple of things we wanted to be very careful about, especially making consideration about moving interstate. So Tasmania, there's plenty of invitations coming out, 190, 489. Canberra, we haven't lodged, a lot of invitation for 190 yet, but there's no immediate changes to the law. So look, guys, if you're thinking about moving to Canberra or moving to Tasmania, come see us. We will help you out, facilitate in the best college, or facilitate with the best suggestion, best recommendation. And also because we've been working in this particular areas for a very long time, we know what's best for you. So you can come and have a consultation with us, and we'll guide you through. Okay. Now, another important part is the holiday period is coming, which means Department of Immigration, the skill assessing bodies. There are a lot of third party that we rely on, like colleges, education providers, university will be closed around this time. Now, be careful if your visa is running out, or if you need to do something, for example, need to obtain the offer letter, or also you need to apply for visa before your time runs out. This is a time you need to come and see us, because another week that a lot of these places will be closed. Now, this is my humble request that do check your visa expiry date, or also if you wanted to obtain the offer letter before the holiday period, I would urge you to do so, because it's very important time, because you will be less support around this time, including migration agents, education agents will be on leave. So this is very important that you actually consider seeing us or seeing your migration agent or education agent to make sure that you are well covered before your time runs out. Now, I guess that's about it. I'm going to come back next time with the RSMS changes. There are major changes coming to RSMS piece. Now, if you're considering a 187 visa, this is the video that you should be watching, which will be my next video. Now, once again, I would like to thank my viewer for following me and watching me for this time, until our 50th edition, and we hope to bring out more episodes in future. Well, having saying that, we are located at 99 York Street in City, CBD. So come and see us if you have any trouble, or book us an appointment. We're more than happy to cater your need. Now, having saying that, I have been extremely busy, not been able to reply your messages, but I'm going one after another. So thanks for watching. I'll be next week with more updates. Until then, see you later.